600 franchise number one. So I'm playing Madden 2600 franchise. This is Gregory Emma. I don't think so. We'll be on live streams. Let's check what's going to be the news of NFL preseason. Let's check that out on Vivox score. New York Giants went 14-10 over the Bills. Johnson next weekend. Preseason week 2 will be coming up to town. Coming up is online on these head coach. And hang on, I'll put her on me on a second one, so I guess there's going to be a second one. Check on next things out. All right, here we go. This one is going to be play for Moen. It looks like it's going to be New York Giants will be next selection. New York Jets. What is that? That was the Jets uniforms. That was New York Jets. That's like 2016 New York Giants alternate class. Rivalries. Oh no, not New York Jets. All option all the way down. 2020, the people. There's Seaward. New York Jets will be new primary. All the way at home. All alternate. That's 2010s. 2010s went to a classic Call Rush. We're gonna do Call Rush. I'm gonna do the Call Rush. Why turn 1960s? That classic all the way like in New York Jets will be jerseys. There's no way about New York Jets fans. You know what? Let's continue on the playing. After the Bills lost 0-1 with defeat. All right, here we go. Giants lead 7-0. Jared Goff and the Jets. All right, here we go. Rush yard, and the Jets will be further touchdown. Jared Goff has for the touchdown. Yep, touchdown. Jets. All right, that was the end of the first quarter. All right, now moving on to the second quarter. What are you doing? I want Burger King. I want to try Whopper. All right, here we go. McCarthy set it a front away and nearly picked off, but nearly intercepted by Baker. Wanted turn over fence. All right, 4-down conversion. McCarthy rush yard, and McCarthy jumps ahead. First down, New York. Look at a great job by the Jets. Great job by the Jets. All right, JJ McCarthy third down at 5. All right. Come on. Snap. Sampson, and Dylan Sampson's not very good. I cannot gonna be in a rid of it. Why the Bengals fans all torn up? You turn like Ohio State Buckeyes. Yeah, Jared Goff gets sacked. There's nothing wrong about Jared Goff. Jared Goff gets sacked. All right, third down to 6 over the New York Jets. All right, Hassan Reddick, and Ferber, and so close. First and goal, New York. First and goal, New York Giants. Our first and 10, not first and goal. Our so close. Hassan Reddick on a tackle. Yep, Jets gonna be out of timeouts. All right, face off. Reddick first trying face off. That's not gonna convert him. All right, he is out of bounds. All right, out of bounds. Jared Goff and the Jets. All right, Hassan Reddick and Fervor. Yep, touchdown New York Jets. I try to be one to get to the Giants. 2-0. Brandon Ayuk, former San Francisco 49er. All right, face off. Why Joe Flacco and the Jets? All right, Ferber. And narrowly picked off, narrowly intercepted by Baker. All right, 4th down at 23. All right, Jets will be set to the punt. All right, extra point attempt kick is good. Yep, Giants. Yep, I know. Giants leads. All right, we're top 14. All right, here we go again. Here it goes wide. Isaiah White. Great job by the Jets defense. Tommy DeVito. Lead. All right, here we go. They'll set it front away, toss it away, and caught. All right, 4th down and 2. Yep, so close to 4th down and 2. All right, 4th down and 2. All right, 4th quarter, but we come to begin. All right, slides left. All right, here we go. No, so close to the New York Jets. Will be defense get holds. All right, zone. All right, enemy end zone. They'll set it front away, toss in, and Shepard will be so close to call. Dude, why are you so close? Is ever got all torn up? Our Pharaoh gonna on a tackle. Tyle Algier and make on an offense. Good job by the Jets. All right, 2-minute warning for the Jets. 1-0, 0-1 with the Jets. All right, so Jets will be the lead. All right, here we go. Shepard will toss it. All right, toss it away. Number 6, they'll send it a front away. Oh, so close. Nearly intercepted. So close, man. So close. You're going to be getting so close to call. 1st and goal for the Jets. All right, 2-yard line. Or 3-yard line. All right, Shepard. And toss it away. And the Jets so close to call. 2nd and goal. All right, Pharaoh. Come on, Pharaoh. Can we throw intercepted? Actually, I want to get on my live streams during Michael Yoder and Michael Hall. Michael Hall will be going to do account against Mateo. Touchdown, New York Jets. Yep, touchdown, Jets. Yep, so close to call. Oh, Jets will be miss to the point after. Oh, no. Yeah, Jets are going to be so close. Oh, no. Timeout by the New York Jets. No, actually, timeout by the New York Giants. 20-14. Why going to be... Devil had a shot. DeVito, and yet so close to call. Okay, 20-14. Yeah, final score for the Jets. Yeah, Jets win 20-14 over the New York Giants. They have to be so close to call. A turn to Monster Jam. Grave Digger will be driving there it is. JJ McCarthy, there we go. Scrambler upgrade. Upgrading. Alright, goals from 30 seasons. So we have 30 seasons. Travis Kelce, former Kansas City Chief. Fret upgrade. Juke move. There you go. There you go. There you go, Travis Kelce. There you go. Braden Verson. And on the kicker. Who's that kicker name? Number 60, Braden Verson? Narvison. Oh, jeez. Dylan Sampson. Zaire Barnes. Dylan Simpson. Let's pick Dylan Simpson. That's where I go on to. Obviously, I will pick the Seattle Seahawks on the players. Tommy DeVito will be great job by the New York Giants. Good job by the quarterback. MVP. So let's trade JJ McCarthy. Oh, what is? Oh no, there is an injured player. My goodness, Tip Rayman, Chris Jenkins Jr., Marshawn Lloyd. Oh jeez, come on, Marshawn Lloyd. All right, jump ahead next weekend. All right, next week. Oh, Patriots game. Oh, let's pick it against the Patriots. Top old movie during and Panda. Thank you to 90 subscribers on my channel. Like, thank you to the comments down below. Like, bird toast. Obviously, Michael Yoder. Great job by Michael Yoder. Yeah, Michael Yoder said he is the Seahawks fan. That's not going to do the best office that Adam said to was going to be a train. Comment bros will be thanking to my channel. Why you join it? No, not weekly strategy. Weekly strategy. There's no way about. Play in a moment. Alright, here we go, ready to go. Alright, here we go. Preseason week 3 is on your way. Oh, rain. Let's go. Yeah, thank you to 90 subscribers to my channel. Almost during 100 subscribers to my channel. JJ McCarthy and the Giants. Alright, here we go. Battle move. Sampson. Dylan Sampson. I'm at a lead. Dylan Sampson to rush 5 yards. Oh, fumble recovery. Oh, no, you don't. No, not Giants turnover and downs. That's not very good. Alright, here goes Sampson. Sampson so close. Yep. First down, Dylan Sampson. Great job by the high backs. Alright. McCarthy, rush yard, look at it throw. McCarthy, set it a front away, and toss it away, and it's incomplete. There's no way about the Patriots defense holds. No, not Patriots defense. Alright, second attempt, try again. Try it again. Alright, here we go. McCarthy set it a front away. McCarthy, and it's incomplete. To throwing, but it's incomplete. Alright, 3rd and 10. Alright, McCarthy, let's try again. Alright, here we go. McCarthy, set it front away. McCarthy drops ahead. Yeah, it's so close, so close. If we're going to get a timeout by the Giants. Yep, time up by the Giants. Yep, they're so close to call. All right, here we go, power. All right, Patriots get the ball, and then Soko's. All right, try it again. Our Patriots defense going to use their Hustle Reddick. All right, here we go. Hustle Reddick at rushing yard, and Hustle Reddick going to get his soak flows. Cannot go through. Yep. And Aubrey Richardson. Jacob McCarthy and the Giants. That was looking good. All right, here we go. Giantsville set it a throw away, and McCarthy, and great job. Third down and 2. Third down and 2. Yeah, Jacob McCarthy, former Minnesota Viking. All right, here we go. Samson rushing yard, and first and goal. Oh no, that was a tier. Oh no. Weird tier report. Oh no, you don't. Not Dylan Sampson. How dare you, Dylan Sampson? You're almost like Patrick Mahomes. Are you seriously? You forgot me, and for us incomplete. There's no way about Patrick Mahomes. ACL injured. Alright, 2nd and 10. Try this again before completely done. Alright, rushing yard. Alright, here we go. McCarthy, incomplete. They're so close to goal. 3rd down to 10. Let's try it again. Come on, Giants. QB throw, touchdown. Alright, pass it probably. McCarthy, incomplete. Alright, they'll send it a field goal unit. Brendan Neverson kick is good. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Yeah, no, the Patriots lead 10-3. Joe Flacco lead. Alright, here you go. Flacco throws away, but it's incomplete. Yeah, good job by the Moments. 4th down and 3. Yeah, bro, but it's incomplete. Tommy DeVito. 159 out of 68 yards. Good job. Good job, pass. Pass away. Devin Lloyd. Yep, good job by the quarterback. Number 15. Alright, here we go. Try it again. Tommy throw, but it's incomplete. They're so close to call. So close by the Giants. Alright, try this again. Alright, here we go. Lloyd, and they're so close to call. 2 in the morning. Yeah, good job by the New York Football Giants. Tommy DeVito lead. Alright, here we go. They'll set it front away. DeVito, and he's slides in a hold, and he's rained. 1st and 10. Tommy DeVito. Alright, here we go. They'll set it front away and toss it away, and then throw. Caught by the poke, and yeah, caught. 2nd down and 7, but it's not incomplete pass. Alright, DeVito. Line up, and so close. Why throw incomplete pass? Okay, 3rd down to 7. Toss it away. And toss it away, but it's throw, but it's incomplete. Post wheel. A pick post wheel. Looking to do it better. Our 1st and 10 New York Giants. I don't think a good job by the franchise on week 1. Yeah, so close. 17 seconds. Incomplete. Tommy DeVito, our 2nd down and 10. Try this again. Yep, still another Charger. Two viewers. That was nice. 2 viewers. And so close, but it incomplete down at 10. Alright. Try this again. Alright, 11 seconds. Tommy DeVito. Alright, leads it. Alright, does enough. And incomplete. Alright, 4th down and 10. Let's try this again. Come on, Tommy. Tommy DeVito, let's try this again. Alright, and incomplete. There's no good. The Patriots win 10-3. Alright, let's move on to week 1 and the kickoff game. Oh boy, come on, Giants. Come on, Giants. So close to call. Yep, good job by the Giants. Good job. Good job by New York. Goal separated. Braden Nervisen. Obviously a power upgrade. James Hudson. And I think maybe that's it. Jeff Giants lost again against the Patriots. There's an injured player. Karras Jenkins Jr. Oh no, not this again. Khalil Farrow, nearly injured. Eric Wilson. Swim to in a regular season. Our regular season is under the way of. Alright, under your way. Alright, let's skip those. I don't like football to be over. Via the rookies. NFL draft in 2026. I'm a worse of Seahawks jersey. Obviously, Russell Wilson jersey. I don't wear Matt Hasselbeck. I don't wear a jersey. I'll find from Amazon. I find the Seattle Seahawks jersey. That's not what we have. Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner jersey. I didn't wear a Bobby Wagner jersey against Seahawks jersey. Alright, here we go. This one is our 20-minute experience. Alright, here we go. Giants versus Commanders. Alright, ready to go? Alright, here we go. Where's Washington Redskins at? Obviously, Washington Redskins. Kurt Ollie often. Jeff, good job by the Washington Redskins over yeah, I know the Redskins jerseys are gonna be sold out. Obviously I wear Washington Huskies. Obviously I wear Washington State. All the Seahawks jerseys, obviously like the Dolphins jerseys, Tua, Tyreek. Also the Chargers, Justin Herbert. All right, here you go. J.J. McCarthy. That'll send it in front away and caught by Travis Hunter, wide receiver and defensive back. That's so close to call. That was the end of first quarter over in week 1. Hassan Reddick on the defense. Good job. Over Case Keenum and the Washington Redskins. I love the Redskins. I love the jerseys. Over the Broncos. Because only one season over the Washington Redskins. Why are you going to be all torn up? Offensive award play on WWE 2K26. Jeff Sokol's touchdown. Washington Commanders for a touchdown. Cameron Dicker kick is good, former Los Angeles Charger. All right, here go turnovers. I guess it's turnovers. Like R7-0 over Commanders. All right, Levi and Sampson touchdown. Touchdown Giants. The Washington Commanders are going to be turnover and downs. All right, here we go. The kick is good. Braden Narvison. Kick is good. 10-7. All right, try and make a field goal. All right, looks like Justin Tucker, like 60-yard attempt. It's like Justin Tucker. There's no way about Justin Tucker. And kick is no good. There's nobody like gonna get a field goal. Miss a field goal unit. All right, here we go. Try this again. So close. He's out of bounds. Brock Purdy throws complete. Brock Purdy, former San Francisco 49er. Antonio Gibson. Oh, we got 2-minute warning. Good job by the Giants. 10-7. Purdy does set it away and caught and a fumble, and it's Giants picked up. Bobby Wagner picked up. Bobby Wagner, former Washington Commander, now turned to a New York Giants. How crazy is that? The Commanders get a turnover by Commanders, by Redskins. All right, come on, it's so close to call. Dylan Sampson. All right, timeout by the Washington. Obviously, college football, I pick up Washington Huskies, but J.J. McCarthy and it's going to be slides a hole. All right, 10-7 years. All right, Commanders can use their second timeout. Boot and slide. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Giants. J.J. McCarthy would take the kneel. And so-called 2nd down and 10, but throw was incomplete. Justin Fields and Eagles. Depth. Justin Fields, former New York Jet. Ours sets it up. McCarthy, they'll send a front away and caught. J.J. McCarthy pass caught. And Commanders use their timeout. Yeah, one final take the kneel. That will do it. JJ McCarthy and the Giants take the kneel. That will just about do it. That'll do it. The Giants win 1-0 record over Washington Commanders. 0-1 with defeat. Brock Purdy will be great job out of Washington Commanders. Yeah, over San Francisco 49ers will be players. Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk. I think we're only going to be picked off. Brandon Ayuk will be great job of the San Francisco 49er player. Overlay of Seattle Supersonics. Delta Shrimp. Nate McMillan. Sean Kemp. Alright, here you go. This one is going to be a weekly recap. Oh, let's take a will be highlights. JJ McCarthy wins 10-7. Final score. Alright. Oh, here we go. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins. Yeah, throw the touchdown. Yep. Jalen Hurts. No, not Kirk Cousins. Drake May and the Falcons. Buccaneers will be 0-1. Why Drake May and the Falcons? Alright, Patriots versus the Raiders. I hope the Raiders are going to be the worst of it. I hate Raiders. I don't like this team. Josh Allen and the Raiders. And Anthony Richardson and the Patriots. Good job by the Giants. That's weekly recap. Alright, jump ahead next weekend. We'll take it on week 2. The Cowboys. Okay, here we go. Dallas Cowboys taking on New York Giants. Alright, week 2 for the Giants over Cowboys. First take a look at Micah Parsons. View schedule are Jaguars 1-0, Rams 1-0. Our Seahawks with 1-0. Steelers 0-1. Yeah, Steelers has roughing season. I very hate it of Pittsburgh Steelers. It is not very good. Why they're toss it away? Oh yes. Yeah, Russell Wilson, the Cowboys. Yeah, they're so close. Russell Wilson, 24 yards. Hassan Reddick on a minute tackle. Wilson, they're set up front away. Toss it away, Wilson. Throw incomplete. Travis Hunter defense. The Cowboys lead 10-0. Yeah, next time we turn like in the Giants. JJ McCarthy and the Giants. Alright, they'll set it for the way. McCarthy, line up for the is the lineup, and he's slide and hold. Alright, here you go. Pulse me on the B levels. All right, here levels. Second quarter ball coming up. McCarthy set up early. McCarthy rush the yard. McCarthy pass intercepted by JJ McCarthy, throws and intercepted. Yep, so close to JJ McCarthy. They're so close to call. So close to Russell Wilson. Why turn like Dak Prescott and the Giants, but you turn like in the Cowboys like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson turned like in the Giants, former New York Giant. Why they're so close to call? There's enough. Hassan Reddick gonna be on tackle, and it's incomplete and out of bounds. Center line judge. All right, second down and third down is 7. We got 19 seconds left on the second quarter. Left on the first half. And Wilson gets sacked. Khalil Farrow got on a stop there. All right, Cowboys use their final timeout, but a fourth down of 13. That's where here we go when we on the second quarter. Come to the end. The Cowboys lead 13-0. Depth inside the zone. Good job by JJ McCarthy. Marshawn Lloyd. Yep, good job. Good job by the defense. The defense is not a tackle. Yep, good job by the defense. Yep, good job by the Giants. Well, all right, here we go, Giants. We get the ball back. All right, here we go. McCarthy set at a throw. And incomplete, 4th down and 4. All right, try this again. Try this again, JJ McCarthy. Ball toss it away. Incomplete, and the Cowboys get the ball back. All right, they're so close to call. Opponent on the field, rookie mode. Pro mode will be actually, but it's not, believe it. The Cowboy defense. That's the end of third quarter. Now we on to the second half. Final play on the second half. Good job by Russell Wilson was headed of enough. There's enough of what can have passed for it. That Russell Wilson pass complete. $13-0. That Trevon Diggs, former Dallas Cowboy. All right, he was moving. All right, here we go. Wilson looking good and toss it away. That great job by the Cowboy offense. 3rd down and 10. All right, Travis Hunter lead. Travis Hunter, there's still advantage. Jeff Sokos, that touchdown, Dallas Cowboys. Why it wasn't a 2-2 pass for it? Why they're almost? They got a pass like the New York Giants will get the ball back. All right, JJ McCarthy get forward, and they're so close to go. Yep. Marshawn Lloyd be on a stop on a few yards shy and a marker. All right, high marker. Marker, rush yard, McCarthy, and so close to call. Yep, JJ McCarthy so close. Oh, that was the end of the game. Yep, JJ McCarthy so close to call. Alright, Cowboys win 19-0. Final score for the Giants. Yep, Giants fall to 1-1. Cowboys win 2-0. Why ordered Justin Tucker kicker like a Raven? Obviously, NBA. NBA will talk about it on OKC Thunder. It wasn't going to be too much like New York Jets will be solation. It's hard like New York Jets will get the ball like Giants. And how many times will we get go up on rookie mode? Go up on the a rookie mode. Sorry, notifications. Video risk. Higher risk. Make offer. Jay Milano, former Miami Dolphin. Our Sunday night prime time. Our Chiefs versus Giants. But it says Sunday Night Football. It's called like NBC Sports. Solation. Like Sunday Night Football. That turned into NBC Sports Solation. No, not weekly strategy. Get out of here. Play the moment. Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Yeah, I know. Giants will be still the advantage. Let's make it classic, but the classic is really good. A lot of my goods like the Giants. Yep, New York Giants getting the ball. Alright, here we go. This one is going to be Sunday Night Football is under your way. Our Sunday night is under your way. Joe Burrow and the Chiefs, former Cincinnati Bengal. Alright, Hassan Reddick going to tackle, and Burrow gets sacked back in the 30-yard line. And back at 28-yard line. Jeff sacked by Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, former Cincinnati Bengal. JJ McCarthy. They'll set up for the way. McCarthy lining up, throws, and Travis Hunter intended, but it's incomplete. Jeff toss it away. Our 4 down and 3 for the JJ McCarthy. Our setup for the way. McCarthy rushing yard. And he slides to the hold. And there's a flag comes to. Oh no. Their Chief 50 goes down. Oh no, guys, look. Kansas City Chiefs are getting an injured player. 4 down to 1 for the Giants. Yeah, good job. Good job by the Giants, but rusher. All right, here we go. McCarthy rusher, and that is caught around 15. Dylan Sampson, touchdown. New York Giants. Dylan Sampson, former Cleveland Brown. Giants lead 7-3. I know. Defensive struggles. Joe Burrow, yep, touchdown. Kansas City Chiefs. David Bowers. Yeah, Bowers and the Chiefs. Looking at him really good. All right, here we go. McCarthy to center the throw and toss it away and incomplete. Over by the Chiefs defense. Yep, I know. Chiefs are going to stop there. Joe Burrow gets sacked. Yep, I very hate Kansas City Chiefs. I very hate the Chiefs fans all torn up. I do not like the Chiefs fans. Our Chiefs fans are going to be all torn up. Burrow, yeah, Burrow and throw. Yeah, throw, so I bought a throw, but it's incomplete. Joe Burrow, but we're going to tackle. All right, here we go. Burrow, they'll still escape, and Burrow gets set back in the 30-yard line. Ward is spotted here. Chris Jenkins, their sack. All right, 25-yard line. Joe Burrow and the Chiefs. All right, 3rd to 16. All right, 3rd down to 16. Come on. All right, our Chiefs lead 10 to 7. Yeah, Chiefs fans are not going to be they're torn up, but not like the Chiefs fans. Hassan Reddick, great job by the offense, great job by defense. All right, I'm gonna be avoid a sack. Avoid a sack. Please avoid a sack. I cannot bear stop. Don't like the Giants defense. The Giants defense holds, but cannot get to be rid of it. The turn like a and field goal kick is blocked, and there's no way about against kick is blocked. There's no way about kick is blocked away. There's no way about kick is blocked. So close, so kick is blocked. 3rd down and 5 over JJ McCarthy and Giants. Rush yard, McCarthy, rush yard, McCarthy, and complete. And 4th down and 1. They're so close to call, so close to call. Can we go for a 4th down? McCarthy and Giants. 4th down and 1. Rush yard, Sampson, rush yard, and 1st down, dear Giants. Yeah, good job by the moment. Good job there, stop. All right, 1st and 10, dear Giants. Look at it for early. McCarthy, they'll set up for early. McCarthy, rush yard, and he slides to the hole. And no, he's out of bounds. He slides to the hole. Great coverage by JJ McCarthy. All right, look at it for early. McCarthy has rush yard. McCarthy getting the fervor, and he's out of bounds. They're so close. 2nd down and 1. Yeah, good job by JJ McCarthy. McCarthy and Giants. Can we get lead even further? Throws over and throws away, and they're so close to call. 1st and goal, New York Giants. All right, 1st and goal for the Giants. McCarthy trying to be hold up. McCarthy getting further. Dylan Simpson, and no. They're so close to call. Our 2nd down and goal for JJ McCarthy. McCarthy and the Giants. All right, here we go. Rushing yard. Dylan Simpson. Touchdown. Dylan Simpson. Former Cleveland Brown. And the Giants leads 14-13. Yeah, Chiefs were getting so close. All right, we got 43 seconds. The Diggs, Trevon Diggs. All right, Burrow, they're so close to goal. And there's a tackle with Trevon Diggs. The Chiefs used their timeout. The Chiefs used their timeout. Our 1st and 10. Rush yard. And a caught. Joe Burrow and caught number 89. All right, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow and the Chiefs. 2. Rush yard and number 20, and they're so close to call. All right, 3rd down and 3, the Chiefs. They're so close. Here's their timeout. Trevon Diggs. All right, here we go. Oh, there is a flag comes on the field. And Joe Burrow gets sacked back at the 48-yard line. And they're so close to call. Yeah, so close to the yeah, Chiefs will be an advantage. Detective. It's like gonna be in encroachment. Alright, Joe Burrow, and Burrow gets sacked back at the 45-yard line over by the Giants defense. Second down and 14. Kelly gets sacked by the Burrow. Travis Hunter get moving. Alright, here we go. Rushing yard. Burrow getting up further, and they're so close to call. Third down and 10 over the Chiefs. Third down and 10. Joe Burrow looking to pass. Looks like it's going to be a further. Alright, Diggs is going to try to be further. Burrow, and he's set back in the 45-yard line. Fourth down and 18. Alright, rush yard. Diggs trying to hold him, and the Chiefs going to be further. And Burrow cannot believe this. And the Giants won't win in a football game. Unbelievable. Chiefs lose to Joe Burrow. My goodness. Joe Burrow and the Chiefs, they're so close. Yeah, Chiefs are going to lose the game. Giants will win 2-1 over the Chiefs. Yeah, but no, great job by the cornerbacks and defense. Good job by the defense. Defensive back. Sidney Brown is great job. Safety. Good job by the standard. Good job by the standard. Yeah, Chiefs would have been a loss for them. The Giants will win 2-1 over DeVito against Chiefs. So yeah, Chiefs are gonna be lose. Yeah, Seahawks lead 2-0. Let's see if Saints are gonna be the losses. Weekly recap. Alright, here we go. Week 2 is under your way. Let's talk about your highlights. So what's second going to be further. Alright, here we go. Chiefs versus Giants. JJ McCarthy and the Giants. Good job by JJ McCarthy and Giants. You have Joe Burrow and the Chiefs. They're so close to call. Obviously, good job by the Bengals. The Bengals offense. Alright, here we go. Seahawks versus Saints. I think it was number 4. Dak Prescott and the Seahawks. Yeah, 31-21 to Matthew Stafford over the Saints. Yeah, I know. Seattle wins 31-29. I do not know. All right, next game, the last game is going to be Jaguars versus Texans. I think it was number 10. Why is it going to be further? Oh, you have Jordan Love and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Former Green Bay Packer. Jackson Dart and the Texans. Good job, Texans. Yeah, Texans were really good. I'll have a good turn like the Giants. That was weekly recap. Yeah, Val will do it in the preseasons. Yeah, over the Giants will be the win of the season. Alright, moving on to the week 3 of regular season. Then moving on to onto about the playoff contenders. Why so? I do not know. Big offer, Travis Kelce, former Kansas City Chief. There's their run. Great job by the Chiefs. Yeah, I know Chiefs will be the win season, but there's no way. Yeah, I know. Cardinals are going to be 2-1. But before Seahawks going to be to win this one, 3-0, and over against by the Cardinals. But before Kyler Murray takes left off, but for like Titans, but Tennessee Titans will be the new legal go in 2026 on the season over the Houston Texans. They turn like Houston Texans. There's no way about the Texans fans. There's no reason why. All right, let me see. Derek and Annie. Blake Fisher. Terrace Marshall Jr. Yeah, good job by Terrace Marshall Jr. Noah Egbino G-Han. They're a great job by the player. Former Washington Commander. There's a great job by Noah, former Washington Commander. Caleb Farley. Obviously, I don't know will be former. I don't think will be former team will match up like Bears. I don't know. Maybe let's do. I'll think maybe Zaire Barnes. Zaire Barnes, former New York Jet. Washington Commanders will be lost for Terrace Marshall Jr., former Philadelphia Eagle. I think maybe that will do it. Hassan Reddick, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Let's see how many views. 2 viewers. Oh, great. Oh, I got two viewers. Come on, bro. You got 2 viewers. We got to get so close to call. Obviously, we're going to go better. Hassan Reddick will be a great job. Tracy Walker. Yeah, all former team match of it. Los Angeles Chargers taking on New York Giants. Will be on the lead. And how many hours is going to be? 57 minutes. Yep. 2 viewers. We got to get almost 3 viewers, but yeah, we do not need. We do not will be. I will need it. I'll need like the Giants will be Salation, Car Rush, Los Angeles Chargers will be the leads. You turn like the Chargers, but obviously Los Angeles Chargers, they're doing great. I love his team. I love that team. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm a huge fan. Over Miami Dolphins, I live in Jacksonville. I'm gonna be Jaguars fan. I live in the 4 team. Will Levis, former Tennessee Titan. All right, here we go. Will Levis, former Tennessee Titan. Hassan Reddick, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. And they're so close. Second and goal, but it's incomplete. Trevon Diggs on the tackle. Trevon Diggs, they're on a stop. Hassan Reddick, there's the Tampa Bay Buccaneer. All right, here you go, rushing yard. And Levis throws, and the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be penalty. Yeah, there's a penalty. Let us see what happens. Colts Miller. Yeah, Colts Miller. They're so close. All right, second down and goal. Let's try this again. All right, second down and goal. Hassan Reddick on a tackle by the Giants. Why they're stop there? How many times are they going to be on a field goal? And there's a field goal unit, and there's a Will Levis throws complete over 3rd and goal. Vertical, but over by the Giants defense. I saw Reddick ready to go, and he wants a football! He wants a football! There's no way about the Giants getting the ball back, but I think maybe there's the Chargers getting the ball back. I think they're so close to call. All right, let me see kick is block. Let me see kick is block. And Giants are getting a penalty. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. Yeah, great job. Decline, kick is good. No, not kick is good. They're so close to call. Why is they put a decline? The penalty will be accepted. Yeah, so close. Second down and goal. Try this again. Will Levis. Try this again, but take one next time, but take one the Giants will be the penalty. Rubbing the kicker. That touchdown. Chargers. Touchdown, Zay Jones. Over a vital lead. By the Chargers. JJ McCarthy to the rushing or Dylan Sampson. They cannot gonna be in fervor. Our second to go, but timeout by the Chargers. They're 0-3, and the Giants lead to 2-1 with the regular season. Before we go to May until my playoffs, but what happens? Josh Allen's crying during the Broncos. But what happens in the Broncos game? But it's not very good. But what happens in the Bills defense? Bills defense getting the worst of it. There's no way about the Bills defense. Third and goal, JJ McCarthy and rush yard. McCarthy sets it up, and they're so close. 4th down and goal, but it's so close. Our field goal unit for Brandon Norfeason. The kick is good. 7-3 over the Giants. Let's pick Tampa 2. 3rd down conversions, but okay, they're so close to call. Levis, they'll send a throw. Levis, drive it again, and caught number 4, and they're so close to get the 3rd down conversion. They're so close. Zay Flowers on the tackle, former Baltimore Raven. Our 1st and goal. Trevon Diggs, rushing go, and they're so close. Get the 1st and goal. Get Derrick Henry. They're so close. Yep, Derrick Henry, former Baltimore Raven. 2nd down and goal. Trevon Diggs. All right, here we go, rushing yard. Derrick Henry, they're so close. They're 6 rush, 24 yards. A great job by the Chargers. Great job by the players. Third down and goal. Will Levis. Try to be getting on convert for the touchdown or not. Our rushing yard, and Trevon Diggs, they're so close to call. And Will Levis, they get it on a so close to call. You have 6, 5, 4, and that's it. Third quarter, and our pinch will be the lead. All right, here we go. This one is going to be the final play. There's a 4th down conversion. 4th down rushing yard. It's incomplete, and the Giants get the ball back. A great field position. Giants get the ball back. Great field position. Will Levis get turnover. Let me see how much is. There's a touchdown upfield. The Chargers are getting a turnover and downs. McCarthy, rush yard. McCarthy, get the fervor, and they're so close, and there's a third down and 5. Yeah, third down and 5 over J.J. McCarthy. Broadway. All right, here we go. McCarthy has rush yard. McCarthy, get the fervor, and rush yard, and a dive, touchdown, Giants. J.J. McCarthy, former Minnesota Viking. The Giants take the lead. Now ever tied 10-10. Trevon Diggs, Scarlett trying to be, he went moving. Alright, good job. And Trevon Diggs, and they're so close to getting a complete pass, but it's incomplete. Second down and 10 for Will Levis. Will Levis and the Chargers. During the better. Our number 4, Zay Flowers, former Baltimore Raven. Alright, we got 2-minute warning. We're tied 10-10. Winder stop it. Winder stop by the Patriots. Tom Brady, how to play by Jimmy Fallon. That doesn't like it. Alright, Levis, they'll set a front away. They're avoid a sec. Intercepted by Hassan Reddick. Touchdown, Giants. Hassan Reddick, the turnover. The Chargers are going to be to lose the game. Will Levis get turned over. Hassan Reddick get intercepted and thrown away. Yeah, good job by the Giants. Yeah, the Chargers use their timeout and they're quickly. But quickly like Jimmy Fallon. How do we tell Brady how to play Jimmy Fallon? Trevon Diggs, they're driving, he moving. Derrick Henry getting further, and Chargers, and they're so close. That's so close. Yep, all voice to Chargers. 1:17 left. Our Diggs. And it's so close. And a touchdown, Chargers. Yeah, good job. Score. Yes. There's after it's but the 10 scores over on of this drives. Like the Chargers are tied. All right, here we go, middle lead. McCarthy, get the fervor, and he's out of bounds. Our air stop able just over 57 seconds. All right, 57 seconds. McCarthy trying to be going to be further, and the Giants trying to be into further, and he slides and he's out of bounds, and they're so close to get a second out of 13. Good job by the Giants. Second down and 13, along and to go. Rush yard. McCarthy get the fervor, and they're complete and over middle. Brandon Narfeason, 38-yard field goal. Yeah, 38-yarder field goal. Can we get third down conversion for J.J. McCarthy? Which we'll see. McCarthy, get the fervor! Complete by Travis Kelce, former Kansas City Chief. We got 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We got to get called timeout by the Chargers. Yep, timeout by the Chargers. All right, they'll send a field goal. I'll send a field goal. Where's the field goal at? Where's our special teams? Our field goal unit this one with 37-yard attempt. All right, here we go. Brayden Narfeason. Who's going to be kicked? Who's going to be to win this one? And the kick is good. Brandon Narfeason. Kick is good. The Giants win 20-17. Let's go get him. Levis, try to be hold up. Levis, try to be you want a Ferber, and they're so close to call. Will Levis is going to be on the tackle. All right, 28 seconds. All right, Diggs. Came rushing her, but nearly picked off, but incomplete. Yep, incomplete by Will Levis. Okay, third down conversions. Rush yard. Levis and cannot believe it, and it goes down. Will Levis goes down. Avoids a sack. All right, here we go. Try this again. And it digs a rush yard, and it was intercepted by Travis Hunter. That was end of a ball game, and the Giants will win. Unbelievable. Giants win 26-17. Unbelievable. Giants will win. Dylan Sampson. Look at a good job by Dylan Sampson. All right, that was the end of the stream. All right, see you later. Peace out. All right, and I'll see you later. Peace out.